I had it. I'm like, I freaking had it. And it jumped on me, so I failed at my own opening again. Anyways, welcome, guys. Basically, nobody really in chat. That doesn't really matter. It happens. You'll end up probably watching this on the replay, but still, welcome. Welcome to late night mayhem or early morning mayhem or whatever kind of mayhem we are having here today. We had a thing that happened today. As you can see by the name of the stream, righting major wrongs. I did more. We're more than just going to right wrongs here. We are going to shame somebody for allowing these wrongs to be committed. Devil.
I'm here against my will.
Yes, he is. I promised some big booty Latinas, and he got none of that. He just got me. He just got back tacos. Taco. Gotta
False advertising.
Yes, it was 100% false advertising. But real quick, I still can't believe I spent $20 on Fortnite for a taco outfit and a dance. I'm going to use that every time from now on.
You have to.
I have to. It's my thing. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw that outfit, I was like, I'm not gonna get that. But I saw the emoji and I was like, or the dance. I was like, I need that dance, just because it's back taco. But back to the topic at hand. Devil.
Yes.
What did you do? What did you allow to have happened?
I didn't do nothing. I was.
What, you allowed it on your stream. What did you allow to have happen?
It was an honest and fair debate, and they made the list the way they wanted to. I'm innocent. I am a little innocent saint.
They decided to rank westernized anime. Now, some of these I agree with very much. A lot of these I disagree with. I'm actually going to end up moving down and move up higher. But Devil, being the saint that he is, decided, definitely not against his will, I did not have his arms tied up or anything, to allow me to do a whole new blank sheet.
Sheet is the right word.
Yes. I do have a few white sheets as well.
This is sheet.
Sheet. Yes. I have a blank canvas to properly fix this. It is better than when Paranormal Activity happened, because if I did, it would be S tier. It would solid S tier. Hell, even Wookie Be Bad came into chat and agreed with me. It was the greatest moment of my life. So, what were the animes again? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Damn ads. Okay, we have Astro Boy, Attack on Titan, Bleach, Card something.
Come Catchers.
Cowboy Bebop, Demon Slayer, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, Fairy Tail, Full Metal Alchemist, Gundam, Hunter x Hunter, Inuyasha, JoJo's, Kajuchi Juice,
Jujutsu Kaisen,
My Hero Academia, Naruto, Evangelion, One Piece, One Punch Man, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Sword Art Online, Tokyo Ghoul, Trigon, Voltron, and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Can you not say ghoul?
Ghoul? I don't.
Ghoul.
You're a ghoul. What does it matter?
That's Tokyo Ghoul. Real quick, to make this super easy on us, we're going to skip forward 4 steps. Come Catchers. We'll put it into the void.
All right.
That's where we're keeping Come Catchers for right now.
Yes, Master.
Okay. That's right. Come I tamed the devil. That's great.
Those big booty Latinas better get here soon.
Oh, they're never showing up. Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna get the easy S tier ones out of the way first. Okay.
All right.
This is gonna be super simple. You know what? Let's just go down the line similar to how you do it on stream. This way, it's easier for you
All right. Astro
because you're
Boy.
not Astro Boy. Astro Boy is B tier.
B tier. Okay.
Because it's not as popular as it once was, but this is a legendary anime, one of the first animes to make it to the States. It deserves the B tier slot. Has not held up well over the years, but it gets this tier out of respect for what it is.
All right. Attack on Titan.
For anime fans, I respect you. Manga fans like myself, we know the truth. Attack on Titan is C tier. The manga has been done for years now. We have read it. It is garbage what they decide to do. I will not spoil it for the anime fans that are out there, for the Attack on Titan fans that are out there. I will definitively tell you what is happening right now defies everything the anime was setting up for the first couple seasons, for about the first 3 seasons, that you can defy your own destiny, that you can go against your own destiny. You don't have to live within these walls. And they are going with everything is predetermined. No matter what you do, you'll always live in this world. So that's why he's a nihilistic asshole now. So it is, did I say C tier? Yeah, C tier.
Okay. C tier. Next, Bleach.
Bleach. It is one of the 3 shonen kings. There are 3 shonen kings. Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. These all are legacy anime. They went forever. Bleach ended, made a sequel series. The sequel series is actually still doing good compared to one of its brothers. Sorry, Amanda Miller. No, Boruto is not that good. I like it, but let's be real here. It's not that good. And it's not you. I love you. You're fantastic. But Bleach is solid A. It is a king. It is a champion.
I need to get Amanda on one of the shows, on one of my shows.
We do need to get Amanda on one of these shows. Oh, I need to get Amanda on Busters. She would fit in so perfectly.
Yeah, she is so funny and just like I said, I would just love to talk to her on one.
I need to get Mike on one. I need to get
Mike too. Mike would be great too.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
This is where I'm trying to keep my biases out of this. Because my bias would end up honestly probably throwing it into D tier or C tier because it never hit with me. But the acknowledgement of what Cowboy Bebop is, what it means for so many people, the power that Cowboy Bebop is. I know it is a good anime. It just never hit for me. Cowboy Bebop is S tier, legendary status, God amongst men.
Okay.
It never hit for me though. I don't know why it never hit for me. I tried so hard and got so far.
Because you're gay.
Yes.
Okay. Ryan, I had to do that for Ryan. Okay, Demon Slayer.
I remember having Demon Slayer come up, and I don't remember who said what, but somebody specifically said something that made me want to cry a little bit. I have read all of Demon Slayer's manga. The anime is nearing, it's almost done. Last arc, Sword Village arc, even in the manga, ain't that good. And I will tell you this, the reason why. Very honest reason. The demons there suck. There is no connection with the demons. There's no like human interaction. These demons are just high level demons. You don't really, they cause a fight, a fuss, whatever. It's not great. What Sword Village arc sets up is amazing stuff in the future. There is tons of awesome stuff to come, even though the next arc is super freaking slow. But when it comes to Demon Slayer, hands down, the merchandise alone. This is Demon Slayer is probably going to become the next Dragon Ball. I am not kidding you. There's no sequel series planned, but when kids in Japan were asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" or "What's the most iconic thing right now, like the thing driving you right now?" they said Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer has captured the current zeitgeist of America, is one of the top animes right now. People love this. It is S class anime.
It's the girl biting on the bamboos kind of pervert candy, though.
Yes, it is. It's very creepy, especially when she's an adult and grows boobs. When you realize that she's like 13, 14, it gets creepy.
Yeah.
And also she shrinks down and becomes a little kid. It's like,
Yeah.
guys, I get it. I get it, boobs. And
Yeah.
they make her look very attractive, but
Yeah,
don't
some
go forward.
perverts are
Don't
all,
go forward.
"Where can I get a little girl in a box?" Okay, Digimon.
Okay. Again, I'm setting my biases aside. One of the biggest problems I had with this stream was the amount of people. Cloud, you do cum catchers, but you didn't know Digimon. God. The amount of you guys that didn't know these animes, like, it stabbed in my heart.
Oh,
Digimon.
sorry.
Digimon was one of the. There are 3 Shonen Kings. I would argue that Digimon is one of the 3 Kid Kings. There are 3 of them. My camera. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon. Now, when it comes to Digimon has dropped down a peg. Digimon at a time was definitive S tier anime. It's diminished. True Pop. My God. My man, my bro. Thank you. And this is my response to what Devil did. What Devil allowed to have
nothing.
Fine, which you allowed to have happen on your stream. This is awful. But Digimon deserves B tier. Because at a time when one of the standards was its impact on the world. Digimon has a massive impact. There is a movie, the Digimon movie, fucking phenomenal. That music in that movie is just amazing. It had Jukebox Hero. No, not Jukebox Hero. It had a very iconic song within it. It was a god tier movie that I still watch. And when Extra Zero comes out with, they just have this like power of whatnot, and they're getting beat, and then they just digivolve and become the strongest thing ever. No, actually, their digivolutions have regularly been beaten down brutally. And in even some of the later seasons, one of my favorite seasons was much later. Was one like when it was starting to dip, but it was a great season. The Digimon actually became basically god tier, almost gods, and they still got their asses handed to them. So no, Digivolution wasn't always the saving grace. But for what it is now, I cannot in good faith say it's higher than a B.
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. You feel so like are you having fun? Do I need to tighten up those ropes?
You're being
listen,
mean.
I swear to you. I swear to you. The big booty Asians are on their way.
I thought you said big booty Latinas.
Moving on. I'm not lying to you. Me lie. Dragon Ball Z. This is a response to Ryan. I'm full screening myself right now. Ryan. The fact that it took 3 people to argue with you, actually 4 people to argue with you on whether Dragon Ball Z was S class or A tier? Are you stupid? Seriously. Dragon Ball Z is one of the most iconic things. It is, along with Pokemon, which we're so happy to put in S class because grandmas know Pikachu. Grandmas know frickin' Goku. It has lasted for years. You go out into the streets, like Devil said, and say Kamehameha, people know what you are referencing. They know a Goku. They know a Dragon Ball. They know a Kamehameha. I wanted to reach into the PC and slap you. I cannot believe that it took 4 people to get you to change your mind. Okay, we're getting back to here. So yes, Dragon Ball Z is S class for best class.
Oh shit! Oh damn it! Okay. There we go.
During my response video, I'm gonna have like a Ryan head right there. Probably like his. I might ask you for his face. Fairy Tail. I like Fairy Tail. I like it a lot. It is very
like fairy tales.
Now let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick.
You best not pull up a picture of Fairy's Tale.
Let me just show you something, girls. Here we go. Oh shit, wrong button. You know Cloud likes his waifus? This is just a few of the waifus from the anime, and you can tell that they got some nice assets. This is a fun anime. A great anime. Story's top notch.
Now all those girls are of age, right? As far as
yes, each one of them is of age. Don't they are all in their 20s.
I hate when they bring up anime and I start thirsting for like a 13-year-old and I feel like
that does get creepy.
Freak.
Even as a super anime fan and stuff, it does get kind of creepy. I will 100% admit that. Fairy Tail.
Yes.
Where did you guys have it real quick before? Because you guys had it
hold on. It wasn't on the picture you have.
It wasn't on there.
I had to add them in later, and I did. Fairy Tail was... Where the hell did I have to live?
It was either B or C. I think it might have been
Fairy
C.
Tail was on...
Or was that the one that you guys actually...
Oh, it was on B. It was on B.
Yeah, B?
Yeah.
I will put it into B.
Okay.
It is highly popular. It is highly fun and fantastic. It just never captured the zeitgeist like some of the other anime on here did. But there are tons of people that will watch Natsu fire up, do what he needs to do. They will see Urza in her sexy samurai outfit, or any of those characters, and say, that's Fairy Tail. It's so popular that in they're not sequel series, they're the same company is doing a series. It's being licensed right now by Netflix, being very good, very well done. It's Eden Zero. Eden Zero has references to Fairy Tail all throughout it. It's so good. But I have to put it in B tier because it didn't do that catch. What in the bloody hell? Yes, I'm fit. Listen, I captured the devil because I'm scarier than the devil and I'm worse than the devil. And he's correcting the wrongs that were made today.
Call the cops.
Gundam. Right? No, Full Metal.
Yes, Full Metal.
That is solid S class. I was fucking irate when you guys said, "Oh, it's A tier. It's okay. Never captured this." Full Metal is one of those. I would say like Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon, it is a starting anime. So many people got their first interactions with anime with Full Metal to the point that Vic Mignogna is beloved. Even after his Me Too, he is still beloved for that role of Edward Elric. I almost said Aaron Yeager, but Edward Elric. It's to a point that the creator of Full Metal Alchemist actually acknowledges Vic as Edward. Vic Mignogna is Edward Elric. The portrayals within that anime, the storyline, the beats. That is S class. Dragon Ball Z was S class because of the iconicness of it. I'm
blinking twice. Blinking twice.
I mean, Paul, you go down to Anime Matsuri. I mean, he'll be there.
Dermy.
He's always there. Yes, yes,
Dermy's
yes.
a
Oh, it sounds like I need to put the gag back in.
Dermy's all about the fart made Full Metal. Because the saying a heart made Full Metal.
Yep.
Yeah. And since you're about the back taco, you're all about the fart made whole metal.
Real quick, scroll up just a tad so I can show the Full Metal image. Just that iconic diagram. Just looking at that. Yeah, they see your mouse and they see my mouse. That image alone, the amount of people that own pocket watches with that image is astonishing. I almost got one. That's how significant this anime is. Do we really have to argue about the next one, where I'm going to put it?
Yeah, put it up here.
Yeah. Listen.
Okay.
I got to do a shout out to my boy Kenzo. You fought the fight, brother, and I love you for it. Oh my God, you fought that fight. Oh, I swear. Dragon Ball has tons of filler, yes, but it's the iconic nature of it. And yes, 20 episodes just to throw a punch. But it's that iconicness. It's the capturing of the zeitgeist that I'm also judging this stuff on. Hunter x Hunter, because this is an anime thing. I know there's an X there. The X is silent. Putting in a D tier. It's okay. It does some interesting things here or there. It's actually set in the same world as Fairy Tail, but it's so boring. It's just so freaking boring. It gets so bad. Yeah, it made me yawn too. Inuyasha. I would have to put Inuyasha in A tier because it is a classic. It was at one point a shonen king. It got dethroned by Bleach and Naruto, but it is a classic that people love, enjoy, and for some reason, Kenzo wanted to point out that there's a dog dude that people want to bone.
So you said A?
Yeah, A tier. JoJo. This is like Avatar for me. I don't like it. I hate it. It's so annoying, but people love it, so I will gladly throw it in B tier just for you weirdos. I don't get it. I don't even like the art style. And also, I have watched the entire series as well. The whole story is based around a family rivalry. The main villain's Dio Brando, who is a vampire. The main hero are the Joestars. It goes Jonathan Joestar, which was the first Joestar. He then has a son named Joseph Joestar, who he doesn't know who is. It's a whole thing, but Joseph Joestar. Joseph Joestar then has a daughter, and in the one that Extra Zero saw, Joseph Joestar is actually the grandfather to Jotaro Joestar. And it gets really crazy, really weird, and that's why I don't like it.
When we did the tier list, I got the Hunter x Hunter mixed up with JoJo. JoJo's the one with the bad guy with the mask that makes him into like a vampire or something. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we have Jujutsu
Kaisen. Real quick. JoJo is S tier. Smoke weed and watch it. Nah. A or B. I will give you guys B. I don't like this anime at all. It's so freaking annoying. Because it has like all the tropes of anime, but it's over the top to the point that I cannot enjoy it. Jujutsu Kaisen, though, that is without a shadow of a doubt A tier anime right there. That is something I will tell everybody to go watch. You don't even have to watch Zero. You don't have to watch Zero. Okay, so the movie's called Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 0. You don't have to watch it. I will say watch it. You can just go into the anime. The story is phenomenal. It's all about a young kid who gets wrapped up into the world of jujutsu sorcerers, which are people that go kind of like exorcists, but instead of casting away demons, they're casting away curses. He ends up eating, this is going to sound weird, to save his friends and to save this guy who he just met, who's kind of like Sasuke, but not Sasuke. To save his friends, he eats a finger of a legendary curse. This curse should have killed him, but he is able to contain it. So the whole story is gathering up these fingers while trying to stop a very bad guy who you get to learn more about in Zero movie, which I will suggest watch it. You don't have to, but watch it. And the whole goal is to gather up all these fingers to this extra powerful curse and kill him. He is going to die in the end.
So he's a samurai or a ninja?
No, he's an everyday high school kid.
Okay, and he's fighting.
He's fighting
so
curses.
It's Bleach.
No. No. It is something completely different and has some of the most iconic. The second season has a badass fight that I will rewatch. The main character's teacher, you could say, is like Kakashi Sensei from Naruto, because he wears a blindfold and stuff, and does have powers based on his eyes, but he's supposed to be the strongest character out there. I have a feeling he's going to end up dying. I need to get back to reading it. My Hero Academia. That is S-Class. The fact that I heard Extra Zero want to bump it down hurt me inside. The fact that he didn't even think to put it in S-Class, because My Hero Academia proves that superheroes are still relevant, they are still popular, and people still enjoy them. And it's shocking that you have Japan doing superhero stories much better than America. And right now, it's nearing its end. The manga's still going on. That's how long we are still from the end. I think we have at least 1 to 2 more seasons left. And it's getting insane. It's so good. My Hero is A tier. Go above. You mean S? Thank you. I was about to say you better go above plus Ultra. Naruto.
I'm gonna get out of these cuffs soon.
No, you're not. I will put Naruto in A tier. The fact that you guys put Bleach and Naruto in B tier hurts, because Naruto does have achieved capturing the zeitgeist on a level similar to Dragon Ball Z, but not quite Dragon Ball Z level. The thing is, though, Naruto became very, very popular and very, very prominent in the Black communities. Hate having to point this out, but it's the truth. The amount of rappers that have watched Naruto is astronomical. Naruto is super popular within this community. And when I brought up Naruto to you, I was also talking about Creed 3, because they went with the Naruto trope and put Naruto Shippuden stuff in Creed's room back when he was a kid. Problem is the timelines don't add up. That is a thing, though. Like in Black communities, they will have pictures of Naruto because Naruto spoke to them in a different way. So they really do resonate with Naruto's story.
Yeah, a white kid with bleach blonde hair makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Well, he's technically Japanese, but yeah. Neon Genesis Evangelion is S tier. Let me lay it out here. In order to understand Neon Genesis, and I said this on stream, but got mixed up, you need to watch the show. You then need to watch the OG movie. So that's Neon Genesis, This Is the End, and that's the main one you need to watch, because that movie actually takes place at the same time as the final episode or final 2 episodes. Because in the creation of the anime, they ran out of budget. So the very last episode is very kind of surreal, extrasensory. It's very It's very weird to watch. But if you watch This Is the End, they are actually happening at the same time, because in the end, there's a moment where the main character goes into like this extrasensory world. That's when the final episode takes place. It's all in his head. It's kind of weird and wonky, and he ends up saving the day. Then you have to watch the remake, because the remake is a remake, yet it's not a remake. Once you watch that whole thing all the way through, you end up realizing that there's a dimensional thing. It deals a lot with Jewish faith and some of the beliefs of Judaism. They're wanting to bring back Adam, which is a big thing in Judaism. This is a huge thing within. This is like an iconic anime. It is S-class, and you have to watch all the shows at least twice to finally get it to click, because it is just out there. It is insane.
Can I go home now?
No,
but I have a doctor's appointment.
I don't give a fuck.
Where'd it go?
Tell Lilith she can shove her pitchfork in your butt later. I am really changing up your guys' thing. Like
little top heavy there.
I know it's top heavy, but we're dealing with like legendary class anime here. And I was shocked by what you guys did to some of these animes. One Piece, for example. You guys had an A. When you were talking behind the scenes, like this, One Piece is super iconic. This has captured the zeitgeist, and it is one of the 3 shonen kings. These are things that you don't get. The amount of people that live and die by One Piece is astonishing. People have read every single chapter and are still reading it. They buy the books. Merchandise is always flying off the shelf. This is a iconic thing. So much so that I legitimately think people are pushing back on me for my One Piece live action take, because they want it so badly. Because they love this so badly. They love Ota Sensei. They love him. This is an S-class thing, because it hits with people on a different level. It takes a little bit to get into, but this is one of those animes that it hits you in the feels.
You said S?
Yes, S. We'll get to Kenzo. Neon Genesis requires you to play chess backwards, then do a flip, and solve all the Sudoku puzzles to understand it. It's weird. Yes, Pop's not wrong, but it's so iconic, and it is freaking good. And Kenzo, yes, you're just now entering. I'm worse than the devil. I scare the devil. I capture the devil. I had to use some of that, supernatural, line drawing stuff and capture him in a special circle and everything like that. But
lied to me.
Yes, I promise.
There was going to be sexy women's. They're going to be big booty Latinas, and then I came on and there was him. No, he's big booty, but he ain't Latina.
That's very much right. And I beat him up a little bit, he has some handcuffs on. They might be fuzzy, but we don't ask about that. And I did threaten to put a gag in him. What he didn't realize was the gag had a very longer part that goes in your mouth. So.
Only thing you beat was my wiener.
Oh, I don't scare you. Kenzo, can I say something before we get to One Punch Man? I am so proud of you. You made me a proud American, and kind of sad that we beat up Britain, but not to the point that I'm going to cry about it. The fact that you defended Gundam so viciously, it gave me a bit of a chub. I was very proud of you.
Jesus. Kenzo saw like I changed my mind.
One Punch Man, I will put an A. I don't like One Punch Man. I will definitively say it. I do not like One Punch Man. It is a awesome anime. People love it. People die by it. I don't like it. I don't like this creator. I've even watched like Mob Psycho 101 or Mob Psycho 100. I don't like the animation style. I don't like overpowered characters at all. Like being super overpowered doesn't do it for me. So I don't like this anime. I don't like either of them. My list is chalked. My list is accurate. My list is accurate. You guys were all kinds of weird.
Let me be clear. This is not changing our list. This is strictly Dermy doing this because he's psychotic.
Yes, very much so. I already shouted out Ryan. Pokemon. Ryan's point is very apt. This is an S class.
Your list sucks.
My list. Oh, wait. Real quick. Does it suck because of where I put cum catchers? I just got to know. Is that the reason you hate my list? My list is LOFTI. What the fuck is wrong with you freaks? Pokemon is S class. Ryan was very apt on why it is S class. Your grandma knows what a Pikachu is. And one of the biggest things is the announcement that Ash will no longer be the main character actually had people crying. I kind of teared up myself just saying goodbye to a generation, a hero. People grew up with this guy, and finally having to say goodbye is also one of the reasons people are kind of scared for the next series. Sailor Moon is A tier. I know you guys didn't put it in A tier to begin with. I know that. I was watching the whole fucking thing. The fact you didn't put it in A tier shocks me because one of the standards was capturing the zeitgeist, its stability, how many people acknowledge it, what have you. Sailor Moon is freaking awesome to the point that people.
LOFTI.
Kenzo says I'm LOFTI. Cloud says your. Oh, your list sucks, and your list sucks, and yes. Hey, why can't you spell? Why can't you spell? Shit. Okay, Jeremy Pixel. What the fuck is wrong with me? You guys are so butthurt on my. Well, I mean.
Oh, you can't say that, dude.
I am still so pissed off of this list. It's gone to a point that I can't rage to the level I want to.
So you'll just hold me hostage.
Yes, I hold you. This is gonna hurt me. I love SAO. I love it to death. I think it's fantastic. I prefer XL World. That was a wonderful storyline.
You heard that. He loves a man called SAO. Sounds Spanish.
XL World. XL World. It's about a fat kid who fights. It's freaking awesome. Another digital world. Very, very cool. It has to be in C tier because you either love SAO to death or you hate it. That is how it goes with SAO. You either love it or hate it. Tokyo Ghoul. This one's also going to hurt me. As you can see, I'm going to full screen myself real quick. Behind me, I actually have a Tokyo Ghoul wood burning. I do love Tokyo Ghoul. I think it is a decent anime. Season 1 has the greatest opening of all time. Without a shadow of a doubt. Season 1 is phenomenal.
Yes, Cloud. That's true.
Your list is gay as... Jesus fucking Christ. You guys are so
Where does it go again?
This is going to go in C.
Okay.
And I have a reasoning. As a guy who loves Tokyo Ghoul, Season 1, top tier. Oh my God. If it was just on Season 1, I would put it in an S. Season 2 diverted from the manga entirely. Now, it does have a death that actually did make me cry. I will not deny that. I cried. But then when you get into Season 3, nothing makes sense because they go back to following the manga and they have characters that are now bad that you don't understand. Well, why are they bad now? It's not good, guys. I'm sorry.
Something that made you... A death that made you cry? Somebody dropped a cheeseburger?
They are not vampires. They're ghouls. They're something entirely different. Yes, I did do the creepy Biden whispering voice. Trigun. Okay. I'll be honest. I've never watched Trigun. Well, I saw 2 episodes. Didn't click for me. The amount of people that love it and live by it, I will do you guys the honor, and I'll put it in A class. It never hit for me. I don't know. Like this and Cowboy Bebop, they just didn't click. Voltron deserves C. I cannot argue with you guys on that one.
Your list is starting to look like a gun, and I can shoot myself.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is A tier. I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I still play it. Cloud, you have watched me play Yu-Gi-Oh! Multiple times. I still collect the cards. I follow the card game. I follow the manga. I follow the storyline. There is still actually, they just got done with Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, which is I'm planning on watching. They're doing a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing that looks way too kiddish, and it looks like they're trying to capture in more of the younger audience. I don't like it. They turned into cats in an episode, and I don't get it, and I don't think I want to get it. Anyways, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is phenomenal. It actually captured the zeitgeist. It's up there with Pokemon for how long it captured the zeitgeist. The problem is it did end up falling off right around 5D, after 5Ds. The main reason was both GX, here we'll do with this here, GX and 5Ds never got their final seasons dubbed because they got way too dark. Like next levels of darkness. Characters were dying. In GX, they had a bunch of characters die off. Almost the entire school ends up dying. And the final fight, before the actual final fight, which is an iconic fight that should have been dubbed, was between Jaden and what was known as Darkness, which was the ultimate evil in the universe. The final fight actually was supposed to be the ending of Yu-Gi-Oh! Altogether, which was Jaden facing off Yugi, and you never find out who wins. When it comes to 5Ds, they kill off main characters and they outright say, yeah, he's dead.
I'll give you D's.
It's insane.
D's
and when
nuts.
it comes to, what was that? No, I took out one of my earbuds.
I said, I'll give you 5 D's. D's nuts. I had to.
But in 5Ds, your main characters are what are called signers. Kind of like the Millennium items, but these guys have signs that show that they're connected to the Crimson Dragon, yada, yada, yada. Deep lore. In the dub, all you had to do was side with darkness in order to become a dark signer. Let darkness into your heart. Reality is you had to commit, you had to die. You had to die. And a lot of times the way these characters died was very brutal and very usually self-implemented. I know one character made a noose. Let's say that. I have to be very careful for YouTube's terms of service. Another one starved himself to death because he was in prison. It gets insane. And that character that starves himself to death because he was in prison, in a later storyline, his deck's all about based on offing himself, so much so that one of his cards actually kind of looks like a card blew his head off. It's insane. But they didn't dub the final season. The final season was insane. They didn't give it to us. That was all because of 4Kids and because of our censorship laws and stuff like that. When it came to like Zexal was shit. And a lot of people started dropping off because Zexal's the main character was way too peppy, way too energetic, way too over the top. And my biggest complaint with all of Zexal was you went way too hard, way too fast at bringing out your strongest characters right off the bat. You didn't let the build-up happen. You didn't let the suspense happen. And you just wanted to, oh, here's Utopia's strongest form. Let's fight. And it wasn't fun. Pendulum, Arc 5, kind of brought some of that back. Also dealt with other worlds, different dimensions. You went back to GX. You went back to Duel Academy. You went back to 5Ds. You went back to Heartland. You brought things together. It was fun. It was actually kind of like the game, and they had a fun new mechanic in pendulum summoning. Vrains also goes back to the beginning, back to where it all kind of began, in this very main character's confident. He knows what he's doing. He's strong, and he feels kind of like Yugi, just a new Yugi. So Yu-Gi-Oh, even though it is no longer S tier, if this was a couple of years ago, I probably would have put it in S tier. Yu-Gi-Oh is without a shadow of a doubt A tier, because it is still beloved, and I still play it to this day. But there's my list. There's me writing the wrongs. You know, I'm looking at the old list. I don't have a perfect version of it because you didn't have a lot of pictures. Yeah, I drastically changed your guys' list. Actually, not too much. I think I bumped up a few things. I mainly bumped stuff up and moved stuff down. Because I'm looking at it. I mean, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon, One Punch Man, and Yu-Gi-Oh! All in A. Moved up Jujutsu Kaisen. Moved up Digimon, because what the fuck is wrong with you guys? But there, I fixed it. I mean, I do read subtitles. I prefer subs over dubs.
All right. So you want to take a picture?
Yeah, you could give me a moment. Here's my screen capture.
Delete this damn thing.
Here, give me a moment. You want to delete all my hard work?
Yes.
I thought we were friends. Oh wait, give me a moment. Shit. Stupid fucking. I hate my screen capture thing because I cannot get print screen to work, no matter how hard I try. So I actually have like a screenshot tool. Okay, I got it. All right. How the fuck do you get print screen to work, by the way? Like, I have tried multiple times. It does not work.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wait, why don't you just say my... I mean, you have a whole new list.
Because I don't want to save it on mine. I got my... Here's my list. These are the get ranked lists. I don't want to save it on there.
Wait, can I fix your horror movie one real fast? Just me.
No.
Okay. It's worth a shot. But there. I fixed your guys' crappy list. I can't believe the moment I hop on this stream, on your guys' stream, things are going to get kicked up a notch. There will be fighting. There will be yelling. Oh, I will not throw slurs or cuss out all the freaking time. But if somebody's being stupid, I'm going to call them stupid. Your stream needs me more than you think. Because the amount of fixing I have to do is insane. On that note, you want to thank you very much, Devil, for joining us. You want to stick around more and we can go through some of the topics I have planned?
Well, since I missed my appointment, I guess.
I know. Listen, I promise you the big dong Latinos are on their way.
Did you say dong?
No. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say dong, and I didn't say Latino. You know, I was waiting for you to respond or something like that.
Hold on, I'm looking at something. Man,
Devil, I sent you something on Twitter. I don't know what that is. It's cum captors, right? Yes, we're calling it cum captors. Because I don't know what it is. I'm willing to bet Cloud just sent you something to be like, just railing into me, probably.
Oh God. Okay.
What did he send you?
I'm not telling you. It's private.
Okay, it probably is private. How about if I ask this? Cloud, did you send a meme of me? On a scale of 1 to definitely, what is it? Waiting for Cloud to respond. Because he's going to respond. He's either going to do like a blushing smiley emoji or like, no, that definitely not. No, absolutely not. He definitely did not send me. I definitely did not send him a meme. But you know what? You guys are probably sitting here. I've been getting called lofty and everything, and it's fine. You guys can have bad takes. It's okay.
Yes, to answer you, Cloud, yes, he does eat that, and he does keep it in his ass.
The meme, just not of you, LOL. I doubt it. Bullshit. But listen, we've been talking a lot about bad takes, me being lofty, you guys being uncultured. It's perfectly fine. But I think we'll just jump into this topic. I know I was saving it for the end. But Jesus fucking Christ. Who's ready to make fun of Lofty? Because he put this tweet out. And yes, I fought with him. If I had a big enough following, I could take a phone pic of Avatar 2 on a TV and zoom in on this out of focus background character and say, excuse me, look how bad this looks. It's PS1 graphics. And I would get thousands of likes on Twitter. I hated Avatar 2 with a fucking passion. It was awful. The CGI was not good. It was an abomination. The only thing good about it was, oh my God, look at that water. Look at that water. Oh my God, those water graphics, they're so amazing. Guess what? Most of the water graphics were taken with a camera. All of those like little specks and stuff that you saw, that was actually because of the camera, not CGI. Now you can argue, well, they CGI'd the ocean, but the more stuff you end up focusing on is all the camera work. The camera work is what did the ocean. When it actually comes to the CGI, it's shit. You cannot tell me it's not shit. So much so that Lofty and I got into a fight. It sucks. Easy, one of the best blockbusters in past 10 years and the most impressive technologically achievement in cinema lore, whatever. I'm going to show you guys. Might get claimed for this. I'm going to keep the volume down. Trying to get this just right because I'm going to show you just one of the scenes and how bad this graphics is and what just buzzed. Twitter.
My drill is running out of batteries.
Your drill?
Yeah, I'm trying to get through the fucking cuffs.
Oh, well, you're never going to get it. Wait. I'm ready to continue making fun of me. Making fun of me? We're making fun of Lofty. This is the train scene from Avatar 2. This is right at the beginning. I'm going to show you guys this. I have this in HD, by the way. This is amazing CGI. Oh my God, look at all that tracking that you can see. Wow. Wow, that was just amazing CGI, by the way. I absolutely could watch where everything was going to go before it went there. I've only seen this scene like once or twice. Actually, twice now. I knew where everything was going to go before it happened because I saw the tracking. You can even see here the textures are shit. This is not good CGI. And I want to see, is it in this clip that we end up seeing it? Because there's a very unique moment that happens. I don't know if it's in here or not. It might not be, but during the scene, they have one of those gunships end up circling around and comes up to surprise everybody. You could see where it was going before it even showed up because the tracking was that obvious. This is not a good movie. The CGI was garbage. And the amount of people that go out there seal clapping like, oh my God, it's amazing. Why the heck did my camera just mess up for everybody else or just me?
Yeah, it was weird.
Okay, but the amount of people out there seal clapping, like, oh my god, it's amazing. James Cameron can do no wrong. See, it made so much money. The amount of people that love this stuff, and I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It astonishes me, and it just look at it. It's like graphics. Yeah, it's visually good in some areas, but that CGI was awful. The story shit. What is it that pulls you into this world? There is nothing. But oh my god, you're gonna suck that cock of Pandora.
I'll be right back.
You
I'm
can
gonna go
even
pee in the bucket you gave me.
Yeah, you go pee in that bucket. Be a good devil. Anyways, this part. How can people not tell or figure out where the fucking story's going? Like seriously, it is plain as fucking day where the story's going. The girl who's the key to everything is quite literally the key to everything in this because she's going to be a Jesus allegory. It's plain as fucking day. Immaculate conception. She has all these magical powers with the world, with this world. She can do all sorts of magical things that nobody else can do, but she can do. Immaculate conception. She's gonna be Jesus. Her mom's dead, and her dad's gonna be Pandora, who's also a woman. So it's gonna be, oh my god, it's female Jesus. Oh my god. I can't get over what the fuck is it? What is it? What is it? Somebody, anybody in chat, anybody at all, any of you, tell me what is it with Avatar 2? What do you guys see anything with this world? What is it? Because all I see is Ferngully and Free Willy, and the only good moment I liked in Avatar 2 is when the humans came down and burned up the forest, killed the planet. God, I hate this movie. Oh, I hate it with such a fucking passion. And nobody has been able to give me a legitimate reason on what makes it good. I'm checking something real quick. Just double checking. Everything looks good. Wow, you guys were all like very active when I was doing my response video and stuff, and now you're just quiet. Did it scare you guys away? If so, I'm sorry. I try. I
Not only am I gay, I prefer black dick.
Don't you guys just love this stuff? Oh, I also got
I
this.
can see how if I was just stuck in one place having the same guys railing on me all the time.
Do I not entertain you? Am I that bad? Fine, Cloud. Oh, shut up. I mean, I could. You know what? No, screw it. Screw that. Screw that. There, I put you in time now. Shit, I don't know how to untime you out. Oh, shit. Cloud, I'm sorry. I don't know how to undo it. Cloud, when it's undone, you can make fun of me as much as possible because I don't know how to undo it. The Fire Nation ones might be better in the next one. It's literally just a Fire Nation. Go there, you can go die. Give me a moment, Cloud. I'm gonna go try to fix something. What did I do? How do I fix it? Customization. Let's try this. No, that's not it. Oh shit. Cloud, please don't unsub. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it. Would you know I don't know how to know how to do this. Oh shit. Hey, Cloud. Can you type something? So I timed him out as a joke, thinking I could immediately untime him out. I don't know how long timeouts last. I don't know how to fix this. So, no, I did not block him. I did not block him. He's allowed to be here. I timed him out as a joke, and I don't know how to fix it. So he should be allowed to come back eventually. You know, there should be a button that says, "Hey, if you want to untime out this person, you just press this." I don't know how to fix this, Cloud, and I'm so sorry. 300 seconds. How long is 300 seconds, Paul? Because I need to fix this like now. I'm going to get memed to death. I can feel the memes coming. I am so sorry, Cloud. I'm DMing you. I am so sorry. Joke went bad. I just DM'd you, Cloud. When you come back, please make fun of me relentlessly. This call me affirmative action hire or whatever. Where the fuck did Devil go? God, you let him out of his. I gave him a bucket. How long does it take? Okay. We're gonna start getting this into kind of where I originally wanted to take this entire stream. Before the travesty that was Devil happened. So we're gonna start getting maybe a little political, maybe a little bit of ideas, but I have to bring us something. Affirmative action was overturned about last Thursday. I agree with the overturning of affirmative action, and in fact, I kind of also agree with ending legacy. 5 minutes. Oh shit. Cloud, when you come back, meme me relentlessly and make fun of me until just constantly, like, go full ham. I'm so sorry, buddy. I did not mean to do this, and I may or may not have pressed it twice, so it might be 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Anyways, affirmative action was overturned. I agree with also overturning the idea or getting rid of the idea of legacy admissions, but the freak out because of affirmative action being overturned, actually, it's not fun. It's sad. Oh, you want to talk about Elton John first, or well, that's something I might. Did I forget to pull that up? Hey, you want to talk about Elton John? I knew I forgot to pull something up. Shit. Give me a moment. I'm waiting for. Oh God, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for what I did. Okay, I got it. We'll do Elton John before affirmative action. Because oh my God. Elton John singles out anti-grooming laws as why he won't have another US residency. As his farewell tour wraps up, pop singer Elton John said he has no plans to do a residency in the United States again due to the country's growing swell of anger on homophobia. Anger and homophobia. That's according to what the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road musician said in an interview interview he gave Radio Times, where he noted what he described as a growing number of anti-grooming laws being passed in states including Florida, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, North Dakota, and South Dakota. He specifically singled out Florida's laws, calling them disgraceful.
I'm back.
You're back? Well, we were going to talk about... Okay, you missed a lot.
I found a sandwich you left in here.
Oh. Yeah. That was a couple days old. One, I timed out. Me and Cloud were going at it in the chat, and I timed him out, and I don't know how to untime him out, so I think he might be timed out for 10 minutes.
Poor Cloud.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. He has all the right in the world for when this is over to meme me to oblivion. All the right in the world, and I cannot say shit about it. Then I was trying to go to affirmative action because I found some interesting takes I wanted to go over, but Kenzo wants to do Elton John now. So Elton John came out and said he won't do another residency in the U.S. over the growing, basically, homophobia.
He can't afford not to. He spends all his money. He's burnt through like 7 fortunes. You really can afford to like cut the U.S. off?
I mean, let's be real. Elton John's a phenomenal singer.
Oh, he is. Absolutely.
I enjoy his singing. I don't give a shit that he might be gay because I don't remember off the top of my head if he is or isn't. He is gay, right?
Yeah. It was kind of like when he came out, it's like he's all, I'm gay, and everyone's all like, yeah, we knew.
I mean, come on, you're the Rocket Man.
Who didn't think he was gay? Anybody?
I like Elton John. I think he's a fun singer, but citing like the Florida law, citing all this stuff, he's bought into the narrative that people just want. When you separate kids from this, nobody has a fucking problem. And excuse me. In fact, if you explained it to him, and oh god, Zevia, it's hitting hard. If you explain it to him in simplest ways possible, I'm willing to bet you money he'd actually agree with us. Because he doesn't seem like a crazy person. He probably isn't pro 2A. He's probably really not pro free speech. But I don't think he's a crazy person. He seems like a very level-headed dude that's just getting wrapped up into stuff. Am I wrong there?
No, I think you're right. That it's probably, I think a lot of the Hollywood, there's people who are totally normal, would have normal takes, but they either feel expected to jump on the bandwagon, or they just listen to the people who are squawking in their ear and don't really look it up themselves.
Well, when it comes to Elton John, you don't really hear people talk about him in a negative light. Like the only thing I think in recent memory that I guess was wrapped around him in a negative light wasn't even him. It was something Biden said to him that we pointed out when he said, "You're the reason we got AIDS." He said that to Elton John. Nobody was talking about Elton John. They were talking about Biden there. I don't think I've ever heard really any negative thing about Elton John. Like he is beloved, and I think he's a good singer. I love his songs.
I think he is probably one of the best performers ever. I mean, I'm 100% honest about that. I love his music.
I'll say he's the best performer that is alive. I will defend Freddie Mercury till the day I die.
Well, yeah. But no, I think, and you don't hear too much stupid shit from him. Like I said, it's not like every couple months he has a hot take that everyone's like, what the fuck?
No, he mainly just sings and has fun. So I'll side in with him just falling into the thing. And also he was talking to Radio Times. So what was the question given to him? I really don't know. John 76, who has been a fixture in cultural lives of both Brits and Americans since the 1970s, with his string of top 10 hits, which are still played over the radio airwaves today, had plenty to say on the topic. It's all going pear-shaped in America, John told Radio Times. The New York Times reporter, we seem to be going backwards, and that spreads it like a virus that the LGBTQ plus movement is suffering. Well, okay, he's not entirely wrong. A lot of the stuff that's happening around right now is getting wrapped up in the LGB whatever, but that's because you guys are giving it to fucking kids. Just leave kids out of it. We don't have a fucking problem. I literally don't have a fucking problem.
A lot of the bad things that are happening to the LGBTQ community are all wounds that of their own making.
They just need. This is why I like gays against groomers. I like trans against groomers. I like these people coming out and speaking out, because a lot of the shit that we're having issues with is just stuff you guys need to wake up to and say, hey, this isn't okay.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the boys choir or the men's choir or whatever of San Francisco singing, "We're coming for your children."
No,
Better.
We have a more recent version. New York City chanted at their Pride event, "We're here, we're queer, we're coming for your kids." They tried to say it wasn't organized, but it was 100% organized. I cannot bring that clip up on YouTube because there are naked people in there.
Yeah, the naked dudes on the bike and shit, right in front of children. These are wounds of their own making. You can't it'd be one thing if they were acting completely civil, they weren't doing any of this, and people just started, going, "Oh, gay people," and okay, yeah, then, but
Yeah.
you can't sit there. I'm sorry, I can't sit there and do something bad and awful, like kick some little old lady, and then when people actually throw me down to the ground and say, "You stay down there," I play the victim. I caused that. I did what instigated the whole situation. You can't do that. If you can't sit there and do these things, like expose yourself to children and then claim you're the victim when people go, "That's wrong." Sorry. No.
I like to point out a lot of trans people that we interact with on Twitter, they just want to be treated normal. And the reality is, even hey, I don't want this shit shown to kids. I don't think kids can actually be trans. I think if they are trans, they need to go through psychological therapy. And then once they turn 18, we decide where to go from there. I cannot give this to kids. And a lot of trans people are saying, why the hell do you want to do this to kids? This is not a life they want to live. They just want to be treated normal. And a lot of the people I get to talk to, I don't like pulling these cards, but they don't like where we are right now because they are actually getting wrapped up into this. They don't like being a part of this, but because they might be trans, they get wrapped up into it, and they think we're targeting them when we talk about trans people. I specifically, when I talk about trans individuals, I will always say there's the individuals, then there's the group. The group has a problem. Individuals I love.
Yep.
I hate the politics. I hate the doctors. I hate the activists. These are the people I hate in all this. Because there are plenty of gay people, lesbians, whatever the fuck a queer person is, bi people, trans, whatever, that just want to be left alone and want to be just live a normal life. That's all they want. And the amount, what I hear makes me cry inside, actually. It does make me hurt what these people end up having to go through. It has to be hell for them to think that you're in the wrong body, to legitimately think that. That must be hell. And they don't get why the trenders exist, because this is not the life for you.
I remember
this is the life you need to go down.
I talked about it one time. I saw this. It was way back when, before this became such a big thing. But they had a HBO documentary or something about this someone who became a man, transitioned to being a man way back when. She's old school, way old. And she was at a Piggly Wiggly, I guess. And they were filming him, and he was driving back in the truck, and he started tearing up, and they're all, what's so emotional? He's all, when I was at the Piggly Wiggly, he's all, some dude came up and tried to convince, offered to, I should come to a Klan rally. And he was tearing up, and they're all, what's emotional about that? He goes, because they saw me as one of the boys.
Yeah.
When they approached me, they saw me as, oh, here's a good old boy who might be, part of that. And it says, that is not who I am. I have no, I'm not even a little bit into that. But just the fact that those people acknowledged as a boy was so emotional for that person. So I get it. I get it. I see that.
I get it. Okay. I don't care what you want to identify as. And I kind of agree with Kenzo. We just need to tell the truth. A lot of the base trans people acknowledge that it's cosmetic. Acknowledge that all you really need is the hormones and maybe top surgery. Don't go further, because it's not worth it in the end. But like, there's that story. It was a lesbian that became a dude. She was a radical feminist, uber lesbian, radical feminist. Yes, you're back. You're back, Cloud, and I'm so sorry. You can meme me to hell. And hello there, Mr. Grant Gregory. But this woman, radical feminist, transitions into being a guy. Expects her life is going to be handed to her on a silver platter now. She realized it was one of the worst things ever being a man. It was awful, she said. But she ended up being invited into one of the guys. She found a group of people. She had a time of her life, but it was awful. The fact that people feel this way hurts. I just want people to be happy, and I just want them to leave kids fucking alone. Is that so bad? And I'm going to look at that meme that you sent me. If it's,
I was just going to say, Cloud say sent you something.
Okay, Cloud, I'm pulling this up on stream.
You give him 10 minutes of nothing better to do. Of course he's going to go at you.
Oh, I still feel so bad, Cloud. I'm so sorry. Magic 8 Ball, am I stupid? I feel so bad. I am so sorry, buddy. This is a very apt meme, and I love it.
Dermy is not pro free speech.
It was an accident. I thought I could immediately untime him out. I swear. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. That is not something that it was supposed to be a joke. It went horribly, horribly wrong. But that was the Elton John aspect. I have a feeling I'm gonna get more memes here in the future. A lot more. What is this? I'm trans race, non-binary. I identify as a black and Asian, and sometimes both. Kind of like Raza from Wu-Tang when I'm black I cannot say that word. Blackanese? I tried. Did you like my Kinzo voice?
Blackanese. Wonder what kind of food that would make. Is that like a freaking...
It sounds like you have a jerk fried rice.
Yeah, like I love Asian. I love what do you call it? Fusion food. We get a lot of it here in California, and yeah, I mean, you guys so I'm trying to wonder what that would be like.
Jerk teriyaki chicken.
Yeah,
kind of want to try that now.
You would think some sort of soul food, but mixed with like Chinese, like. But I'm trying to think of what.
So you would have collard greens, fried rice, General Tso's chicken, and waffles.
Tso's chicken and waffles.
I don't know. I'm trying. That actually sounds fucking good right now. Oh.
I had this Asian one place. It had Asian and like Mexican food meshed up, and they did some fucking amazing burritos. Like you wouldn't even believe how good they were.
I would kill for an egg roll right now. Oh my god.
Oh.
Just one more month. One more month. I am going to get takeout. That first, so I won't be in Houston until I think either the 9th or 8th. I need to double check on what my flight is. That first night, I'm ordering takeout. I'm ordering Chinese takeout. Oh my god, I need carbs.
Okay. Question. Do
What?
you like, because this is like two people in the world type situation. Do you like your thin, just wrapped up, kind of crispy egg rolls, or do you like the ones that are like dipped in batter and then fried, so they have a shell to them?
So those are two
Which one
things.
are you?
One, you mean a spring roll or an egg roll, or because the spring rolls are the thin ones?
Not like the one we have here. It's real easy to see a spring roll comparative. They still call them egg rolls, but there's the batter dipped where you have that crunchy shell, or you have the ones that are just like Panda Express, where they are just rolled up and like they might be fried, but they're not. They don't put a shell on it. They don't put like the batter dip type
I
shell.
prefer I
It's
think
just regular fried.
I think I've only ever had the fried ones from Chinese places. I might have had the battered ones, but I'll be honest, my favorite egg roll, a close friend of ours, actually, she is I think either Korean or part Japanese. I don't remember, but she makes homemade egg rolls. That shit's awesome. They put peanut butter in egg rolls.
Ooh,
You
and waffles.
you say that sounds new, but
which sushi? What roll are you talking about here? Like a California roll and waffle, or dragon roll and waffle?
Clouds, you get front row for all the memeing. You get priority right now. For the next week, every meme, every stream that I do, Clouds, you have the right to just go ham on me. You deserve that right. Wait, I feel like you're lying to me right now. You know what an egg roll is right now, Kenzo, right? Like, legitimately, do you know what an egg roll is? They're
He has to be fucking with us.
He has to be. I do not believe that he does not know what an egg roll is. I cannot believe that. Oh my god, I could kill for an egg roll. Or some crab rangoon. Oh god, that all sounds good.
He's gonna get like $300 worth of Chinese takeout day one. The poor guy's gonna be carrying up like 5 bags, arms all hurting and shit up to his hotel room.
Bad.
Is there like 40 people in there? Dermy's all, no, just me.
No, just me. Please hand me my chicken fried rice, my General Tso's, and my lo mein.
Yeah, he closes the door. All of a sudden, you hear from the room, "You forgot the sweet and sour sauce, you little prick!" Kids running towards the elevator.
So, okay, I wanted to start with this originally, but affirmative action got overturned. Is it just a spring roll?
Yeah, they might call them. They might.
You might call them
egg rolls. They might call them spring rolls there. But spring rolls here are usually rice paper wrapped around vegetables, and so they're like clearish. Yeah. Egg roll is a actual a dough kind of thing rolled around.
It has some meat in it sometimes. Yeah, vegetables, chicken, sometimes beef. I could kill for a spring roll. I don't like them as much, but I fucking spring roll. Any of those right now, I love Chinese food. Oh.
But you have to be careful because certain countries they'll refer to in UK maybe an egg roll is referred to as a spring roll. So
yeah, and he's saying they call them egg rolls there, so they're spring rolls. But okay, affirmative action. Jack Posobiec tweeted this out, and I don't know if this was today. This was yesterday when he tweeted this out, and technically today for me because it's still Sunday for me. But this kind of broke my heart when I saw this. Joydree admits she only got into Harvard because of affirmative action, just for anyone who didn't already know. This actually broke my heart listening to her say this. I should have system audio on, but...
Well, let me just be clear. I got into Harvard only because of affirmative action. I went to a school no one had ever heard of in Denver, Colorado, in a small suburb. I didn't go to Exeter or Andover. I didn't have college test prep. I just happened to be really nerdy and smart and have really good grades and good SAT scores.
I it gets worse. This actually kind of hurts me to hear her say this. I don't like Joy Reid, but hearing her acknowledge that she only got in because of affirmative action kind of hurts. You say I don't think she's that smart, but let's say what she says. Let's take her at face value. She says she was really, really smart, and that's the only reason she gets into. But that's not the reason she
And
gets
you
into
didn't need
Harvard.
affirmative action.
Yeah,
That's the thing. You're never going to know. Did you get the grades you did? Did you achieve what you achieved because you were smart, or because somebody said, here, take it because your skin color? How is that beneficial to you? How does
it's not. This really just broke my heart listening to. I don't like Joy Reid, but hearing this, God, you feel that little of yourself? And trust me, it gets worse. This is a 2-minute and 23-second clip, but she just keeps digging this hole, and I'm like, you're proud of this. I feel sorry for you.
To Denver, Colorado to look for me. A Harvard recruiter flew to Denver, and I met up with her at the Village Inn restaurant and did a pre-interview to get to pull me into Harvard. I was pulled in, and the schools like Harvard and Yale that I got into affirmatively.
Yes.
And it was literally not saying we're going to take an unqualified person and put them in Harvard. Yes. We're going to take a very qualified person who we would never know existed and put them in Harvard. That's how I.
But they wanted to hunt. But you're saying this because of affirmative action. How do you know they went because you're qualified and not just because of your skin color? This becomes the whole point.
It's bullshit. Affirmative action, when it went into place, was because colleges literally didn't want to bring black people into the fold because there was still racism and stuff. Now colleges love to have the most diverse they can have. They champion it. They put it into their books. We have a 70% POC level at our college. They love it. So you're telling me some white liberal professor and dean and stuff who just get off on all the pan genders and all the SJW crap that we laugh at is going to say, oh, well, make sure we don't bring the blacks in here. No, they want to. In fact, they're fighting actively against the getting it overturned. They didn't want it overturned. Harvard essentially said, we're still going to do it no matter what the Supreme Court said.
Which is wrong because I want you guys judged on your merit. Joy Reid, I do not think you're a brilliant person. I think you are one of the stupidest people out there. But again, I'm taking you at your word. Let's say you are brilliant. Let's say you are this super smart person. Don't you think it would feel better to know that Harvard came to scout you out because you're that brilliant versus having to because of your skin color? This just hurts to hear somebody champion this. That she was picked because of her skin color. And again, this keeps getting worse.
I got there. That's how Ketanji got there. That's how Justice Jackson, I should say. Justice Jackson got there. It's how Clarence Thomas got there.
Right there. One, Justice Jackson. Jesus Christ, I could believe that. But two, she was an affirmative action case to the Supreme fucking Court. That's how bad that one is. But
yeah,
Thomas actively says how much he did not like affirmative action because he doesn't believe he belongs.
Yeah,
he didn't believe he belonged.
Yeah, he's openly said that. He said, the whole time he was in college, he said, I would be getting A's and I would never feel like I earned them because I always, in the back of my head, would always say, am I deserving to be here? It doesn't matter how brilliant he was. He felt like it was an imposter thing. And it was always because that one thing never has left him his entire career. And look how great the career is. Look how illustrious it is. The man's on the Supreme Court. The highest you can get in his profession.
He's one of the most brilliant people in American politics right now. He is somebody, a champion. He did everything you guys want. But you hate him so much because of his politics. But still, I love this man. He is brilliant, and he feels like he doesn't deserve it. That hurts. That hurts deep in my core. And Joy Reid, okay. affirmative action was not helping the Black community. It was allowing a bunch of people that were unqualified to get into these places, and to use a leftist talking point, rack up tons of debt they'll never be able to pay off.
That's exactly.
And then they were getting into positions of power that they weren't good for. Case in point, Joy Reid.
There are people who should be in college. There are people who shouldn't be in college, not because their skin color, not because anything other than college is for some people and not for others. There are people who they're just not made for college. Even people who are smart in high school. I've had friends in high school, straight A students, achieved tons, scholastic, just and yeah, they went to college and they said, this is a totally different beast. I'm miserable. And they ended up dropping out. So when you take somebody who has a low GPA, barely made it through high school, you put them into a college thing and you say, take out all these loans to pay for college because you need to go to college. And then after the first year, they drop out because it is too hard. They can't compete. They can't perform on that level. It just ruins them. So they drop out. And then you say, oh, but you still owe us that 15 grand back. And then you sit there and say that we're trying to help the Black community. How's that? That's sticking a bunch of young Black people with school debt and they didn't even get a degree.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have to work a small menial job and try to pay that off.
And to your point of college isn't for everybody, like I was saying before, I went to college originally for 3D design, 3D graphics, CGI work, stuff like that. I wanted to be a game designer. Flunked out my first time I went to college. Went back to college, went to technical school. Technical school I was flying through. Then I got a girlfriend and, well, things went south. But college isn't for everybody. I'm not a college graduate. I flunked out twice. And I'm sitting here on stream now. It's not meant for everybody. Gary didn't even finish high school. Same with Jeremy. And look at them now. It's not for everybody. You can find a illustrious career outside of college. Go to a technical school. You can learn a bunch of stuff, get a certificate, make a bunch of money. You don't have to go to fucking Harvard.
Yeah, we're sold this idea. We're sold this idea that if you want to be happy in your future, you have college. And that's just not the case. You can be successful without college. You can have a great life. It used to be the model was you wanted to have a family. You wanted to have a wife that loved you, kids. You wanted that house with the white picket fence. Now we're told, go to college. You want to be a scientist. You want to be a lawyer. You want to be, and like I said, yes, some people will be lawyers. Not everyone's going to be a doctor. Not everyone's going to be a lawyer. It's not for everyone. And so, yeah, like you said, a trade school, go be a mechanic. You make enough to afford that house with the white picket fence. You make enough, your wife might have to work too, but that's just, our society now. Both parents have to work. You can afford to have a family and a nice thing, and you don't have to fucking get 30 grand worth of debt for a degree that's absolutely worthless to have that life. Go figure.
And honestly, we need less lawyers. We need more doctors.
That's true.
Although I'm finding a hell of a fucking time finding a business attorney right now because I'm trying to do an LLC. It's a nightmare. Trust me though, this clip keeps going, and I couldn't finish it all because there was a point where I wanted to cry.
There,
right.
But the minute I arrived from my majority Black little town, Montbello in Denver, to Harvard, the first week or two that I was in class, my presence was questioned by white people. I was in this big conference class where some white students stood up and said, those students, the Black students, they're only here because of affirmative action. It became
That's the point where I kind of started wanting to cry a bit. And I'll admit it. Shouldn't that have been a moment?
Yeah.
That even everybody else thought you were only here because of affirmative action.
Yeah, that should have been a something that told you affirmative action is bad.
Yeah. I would have loved, again, I'm taking Joy Reid at her word. Personally, I don't think she needed to go to Harvard. I think she's a dunce. But let's take her at her word. Say she's brilliant. Say she has all these great scores. She was a genius. She was just a nerdy girl and did deserve to go to Harvard. The fact that even the white kids, even maybe a few teachers, even the staff, even people there just looked at you and said, well, you got here because of affirmative action. That should have hurt. That is kind of racist, but that's the fundamental reason affirmative action should have sunset a long time ago. And this is just awful. It hurts. I hate Joey Reid. Well, I don't hate her. I strongly dislike her, but this is reveling in this, saying like affirmative action is good because I had all this racist stuff happen to me because of affirmative action, and now I'm on MSNBC. That's good. No, it's not. This is bad. This is sad. This is heartbreaking.
What? I know it's kind of off to the side, but isn't it funny how some of the people who went to college, got these, degrees, and they're still the dumbest people? Like, I always go back to when you had Ashley Judd said, went up on stage and said, I'm a nasty woman, when she did that whole thing. She said, why is it that men's little blue pills are covered by insurance or something, but women's tampons aren't? And I'm sitting there like, Ashley Judd literally is a member of Mensa. That's where you have to be smart. They don't, and she can't tell the difference between a medication and a fucking sanitary thing. They also don't cover deodorant, asshole. Like, no, really?
They don't. I mean, can you start covering deodorant? I'm getting to that time of the year where normal deodorant doesn't quite work. Although I'm losing weight, so it might be better. But real quick, Cloud, I graduated college for video game design. Well, it was technical school, and here I am unemployed because the school I went was a legit scam. See, colleges aren't for everybody, and sometimes these colleges are gonna hurt you big time. But Cloud also sent this. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it a lot. I see Kenzo sent me something, and I got it. From Kenzo. One moment, please. Can I take an order? Look at that.
You got Voltron.
Shitty tier list. Shitty tier list. One moment, please.
You want shitty beef? Shitty beef or shitty chicken?
You want shitty One Piece? How about shitty Voltron? Shitty Gundam? Oh, I even see Inuyasha. I see Inuyasha. This is a good one, bud. Although, I mean, shitty Gundam. Shitty Gundam. I had to do it. You set me up there, Cloud. I mean, Kenzo, you set me up there. Although, you guys, you deserve to meet me tonight. We also got another. This is TikTok takes were shitty back taco. Oh God!
Shitty back taco. Oh yuck!
Please, for the love of God, always make sure the back taco is clean. Always make sure it's clean. If it's shitty, get out. If that back taco is full of ground beef, get the fuck out. Okay? But we also had this lady. I'm going to put down Cloud's thing here after I start this. One, she's a white woman. But she had this lovely take.
Welcome, America, to the next stop of the White Christian Nationalist Tour. The Supreme Court Justice just deemed affirmative action unconstitutional.
Real quick, Clarence Thomas agreed with that. It should be unconstitutional, and it is against the law. It's like judging people on the basis of their skin, but hey.
And made you idiots on the right think it's about fairness and merit. The same fairness and merit that got C student Jared Kushner into Harvard because his daddy pledged $2.5 million to the school.
I disagree with that too.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Who said we think that you should be able to buy your kids into fucking college they don't deserve to go to? We never agreed to that.
No. I want merit. Don't you dare be buying your way in there. I hate that. I think that's just as wrong.
Yeah.
But a lot of people with a lot of money get to go in. No. Let
It's
the
just
best go.
Yeah, it's just like those people who used to like back when there was the draft, but you could buy your way out of it. So what you're saying is if you're rich, you don't have to fucking put your ass on the line for this country, but if you're poor, guess what? Here's a gun.
I ain't no senator's son.
Against that. Yeah. So I'm totally against that, but go ahead and make your point, lady.
But this was a big thing even in Christianity, Catholicism. Buy your way into heaven. Buy your way into heaven. No, that's wrong. Get there on your own merits. But
wealth he acquired by being a white-collar criminal. That fairness and merit. The same fairness and merit that makes colleges like Harvard University admit legacy students at a rate of 33%.
Again, we don't agree with that. We're agreeing here, but you're acting like we don't agree.
This is a big tactic on the left where they'll sit there and literally try to make straw man you. This is your argument. No, I haven't heard one single person on that side make that argument. But go like I said, it's all straw manning. It's all bullshit. This dumb bitch thinks she's smart. Like I said, how about you argue with what people are actually saying on the right? And but she can't. She can't sit there and say it's not discriminative when they literally say, well, if you're white or Asian, you have to get higher scores. You have to score way higher to get the same opportunity, but it's not discriminatory. Yeah, my ass. So she can't make that argument.
Black people, you don't have to score as high. Remember that.
Yeah.
And real quick, Cloud, I have taken the likelihood of screening all your messages before I pull them up on screen, and I'm thank God that I did that for that last message. But that was a nice message. I'll say that.
That means if your rich mommy or daddy or grandpappy went to the school, you get in too.
We don't
Fairness
agree.
And merit. And to all the white women, conservative white women out there, the loyal sidekick to this kind of bullshit, this affects you too.
How?
Because you know who benefited the most from affirmative action? White women.
How? What? Huh? No?
I guarantee you this bitch is married to some dude who has a fucking period.
Probably. Oh no, she's married to some dude that has a period and then goes out with Dijon and his buddies.
Yeah. He's one of those my wife's boyfriend situation.
My wife boyfriends.
Cause yeah, any man with any pair of testicles would told this bitch shut up and get in my kitchen.
One crazy eyes, but I mean, I'm looking right here the whole time.
But you guys vote against your own interests all the time. What the fuck?
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, I didn't finish this because I didn't know what the white woman part is. Oh my fucking God, you stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. Just it's not 2-hour mark yet. I can't say just gobble on my
fuck do you care? I'm really starting to think that the boots of these rich people must taste like green bean casserole.
I wonder how rich she is now that I'm looking at this. This is a very nice setup. How much money do you think she has?
She looks like she's upper middle class. I don't think she's rich. I think her husband's 85,000 a year.
I think we ended up getting the whole gist of that though. Just insanity. Up the wazoo. What the fuck was it? Oh.
It's so condescending. You are a white woman. Just because you're on that side of the thing doesn't change you from these people. You could have, but I'm better than them. I'm better than them because I am liberal.
I'm screening it real quick, Cloud, and what the fuck did he just do?
No.
I have to screen these, Cloud, because you send me some fun things, but
Yeah. Cloud sometimes sends some stuff. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
oh, shit. It is stream appropriate. I could say that, but holy shit, you did not just do that. Oh shit. Okay, I pulled this up. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Cloud, you madman. Okay. Yeah, it's no nudity, just stupidity. But it's funny stupidity. So here we are.
Oh,
That's a
God.
hole.
Yeah. What? Oh God.
I just had my mouth open for that too.
Cool.
Adios.
Oh, you idiots!
Hasta
It gets
luego.
better. It gets better.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Oh, you fucking morons!
Oh, the fire started more. Okay. Well,
You fucking get off me! You fucking idiots!
Wow.
I can see. You all right?
oh,
I'm bleeding. Yeah.
oh, yeah. Is everyone all right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That is so fucking stupid.
It's stupid, but here's the thing. I would probably do something like this. This is so redneck. I would do something like this. Oh my god, I love it. I love
Anybody with understanding of shit, like, you wouldn't do that. You don't know there's methane can build up and stuff in those things because it leaches from the ground. So you could drop a fucking match down there and possibly have it, ignite. But also you're dropping it down there in probably a low oxygen thing. It's gonna feed and go up towards the oxygen, which is where you're standing. Fucking idiots, man.
I know, but it's funny. And it's something I would have done. I'm not gonna lie.
Dermy's lucky he's here. He hasn't burned himself up.
I have done stupider shit. I have done some stupid shit in my life. It's called being redneck. But okay, I wanted to get into this topic because it is in the thing Bud Light. We did most of the stuff in the thing, but we got to get here. So this came out a few days ago. I haven't really looked up into it, but we got this. Transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney says Bud Light didn't support her during backlash. I honestly think they probably did support you. They really went ham on you and they supported some pride events and stuff like that. But let's see what she says. Transgender influencer facing more bullying and transphobia than I could have ever imagined over her partnership with the beer giant. In a video posted Thursday to Instagram and on TikTok, she said she was waiting for the brand to reach out to me, but they never did. She said she should have spoken out sooner, but was afraid and hoped things would get better, but they didn't. For months now, I've been scared to leave my house, Mulvaney said. I've been ridiculed in public. I've been followed, and I have felt a loneliness that I wouldn't wish on anyone. Oh, excuse me. Anheuser-Busch didn't directly respond to Mulvaney in a statement the company released Friday, but it said it remains committed to the program and partnership we have forged over decades with organizations across number of communities, including those of the LGBTQ. They stood with her. They stood with her by not going with the fans and then seeing everybody, blow up their stuff and then blaming the boycotters for everything and doubling down. They have not gone with the fans. They blamed the boycotters. But I saw this come out from Reset the Mainstream. This came out today or yesterday. Anheuser-Busch fires back after Dylan Mulvaney claims was abandoned during Bud Light backlash. What did Anheuser-Busch have to say? Partnered TikToker 365 account Mulvaney loyal Bud Light consumers had made it in the best-selling beer. And where the fuck is it? More bullying. New York Times report. Mulvaney called Anheuser-Busch CEO Brendan Worth addressed the controversy, although so they didn't say anything? Wait, this isn't firing back. This is just the same goddamn thing. Motherfuckers. What? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you straight in your butt. We're not even going to the back talk. We're going straight to the butt. Stupid little cunt.
I don't know what they wanted her. What did they want the company to just set fire to the building and go down with the ship? I mean, they have to take care of their people. They have to take care of their employees. If you became a bad thing that's going to hurt them, they have to pull back. I mean, I'm saying they haven't enough. But what I'm saying is, I don't get what they expected a company to do. For the company to go, you know what? We don't care. We're standing by you, and we'll close the doors tomorrow. Because I guarantee you, if they did start backing her after the backlash, instead of just trying to stay silent, it would have been 50 times worse than what's been.
Yeah, they've been trying to stay silent. They're now speaking out, and the CEO doubled down. He blamed all the boycotters for bad stuff and saying the boycotters were bad. Then they did recently fire their marketing people. That did happen this week finally, or this past week. So that's official. They're still going down with the ship. Like this Bud Light's over. Okay, I got two other things. Well, three things. I think before we get into, because I only want to go for one more. Maybe I might do two topics, but I want to go for one more. But before that, I want to show this because I saw this today and I laughed because I know this life. I know this life well too well. Out of context. I love out of context. Everybody needs to follow out of context.
Oh! Is that Eddie Hall? It can't be. Oh!
Oh, I know that life, but it's still funny to watch. It's still so funny to watch. Okay. Real quick. Cloud, what did you send me? Is the stream safe or not? No, not stream safe, but not really my type. I don't know what. I mean, she is more attractive in this generation. Not stream safe, though. Wait. What was this? One time sprayed silly string juice into my... Why the fuck would you do that, Cloud? Although I've also done the same thing, so... Okay. I might cut this part out for a video myself, because I do want to talk about this. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny made it to 130 million global over the weekend. Oh my God. Here, I'm going to do this in a different way real quick. I've been sharing the screen, but I'm going to share the tab. I'm going to share the entire screen. Oh my God. It made it to $130 million globally, this first box office. Fantastic, right? Right, guys? Devil, do you think that's great?
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing, right? I mean,
yeah.
All these Indiana Jones movies for history, they've always made it to $100 million opening weekend domestically, because internationally, this is by the numbers. I like to go to by the numbers for all these numbers. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny domestically only came out $60 million. Internationally, there's $70 million, which does equal about $130 million. But that ain't shit. That is garbage. And when you compare it to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, this is its overall run. Eked out. It did relatively okay. But domestically, we'll look at domestic week one. Right here. This is domestic numbers. It's $125 million for week one. Yeah. I think they're in a problem because when it comes to these movies, domestically, they've always made $100 million. This movie, hey, it's made over $100 million internationally, globally, everything put together. So, hey, look, we're in the trend not. They're actually very much not in the trend. And with the reports being that this movie needs to make about, let's be conservative, $700 million to break even, probably more than that. The amount of reshoots, reworks, delays, COVID. This movie was supposed to be out a long time ago. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, word of mouth. Devil, let me get your take. Where do you think this movie's going to go?
I think they're screwed because usually it's your longevity, how you're gonna, how much it's gonna drop off is due on word of mouth. And every single person who I've spoken to who's seen this hated it. It does not have good word of mouth. I don't think it's gonna have legs. I think it's gonna have a big drop off by next week, and it can't afford to have a big drop off by next week if it's supposed to pull those numbers by the end. And it's not gonna. It's gonna lose so much money.
I want to see it because I'm a masochist. If I see it though, I ain't paying for a ticket.
Nope.
I ain't going to the movie theater. I don't have urge. And I've been saying this a lot. And I bring up my dad. I love my dad. Dad's a normie. Okay, he's a solid normie. He watched Halo just to watch Halo. He's been watching all the D+ stuff just to watch it. They were watching Avatar 2 tonight, but they really just watch stuff to watch stuff and hang out as a family. So I can respect that, but a lot of the stuff they watch is garbage and he can't tell you what the hell is happening. I told him there's a 5th Indiana Jones movie and he looks at me. And I kid you not, he said, but with Harrison Ford? And I go like, yeah. He goes like, but he's 80. And then he also realized, but wait, the 4th one sucked. Why are they making a 5th one? This is a normie take. My dad loves Indiana Jones. This is one of those things. He loves these classics. He loved Lucasfilm growing up.
Jones.
Yeah, but my dad really loved Lucasfilm growing up. Like he loved Star Wars and he loved Indy. These were like his childhood. These were things he gravitated towards a lot because didn't have a whole lot of money. Pig farmers. It is what it is. Like technically my generation is one of the first generations to have a lot of money in our entire family. So he read a lot of books, action, adventure, and sci-fi. That's why Star Wars and Indiana Jones, he gravitated towards these. He acknowledges that the 4th one sucks. And when he thought of a 5th one, he immediately thought of the 4th one and how it sucks. This goes to one of my overall points. You're only as good as your last movie. Kano the Crystal Skull sucked ass. Major ass. Everybody knows it. Everybody acknowledges it. And when there's a 5th one, you're only as good as your 4th one. It goes for directors as well. You're only as good as your last movie. These are timeless things. Now you can break this trend. Your next movie could be fantastic, but everything was always going against this in Lucasfilm. Like this was never going to be good. You had Phoebe Waller-Bridge, 80-year-old Indy. The only reason this movie actually was agreed upon was in order to get Harrison Ford to agree for Star Wars. They had to make this, and also he had to kill off his character. So this movie was never, ever, ever, ever going to go anywhere. But I don't think anybody had any hopes.
I wonder if they're gonna, because like I said, I've heard people talk about it just being shitty, but I didn't want to go any real further than that. Not because I'm gonna see it, I just didn't want to have the conversation because I don't care.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it has a refrigerator being thrown a mile through the desert, landing and not being hurt level of cringe. Because that's what I remember from the Crystal Skull. I've blocked out everything else except for how stupid that is.
I remember Fire Ants. Apparently, now I haven't seen it yet, so I can't guarantee this. I think you were on the Skinemax when we went over the leaks. I think you were. I can't remember.
I might have been.
The leaks seem to be very, very accurate to what happened. Like Buck, I cannot remember the dude's name. He was in Transformers, went crazy. Just do it.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. His character does get killed. He dies in war. So they kill him off. So I'm curious on how bad it's going to do. I'm curious how it's going to go. And I said this before. I said this the other night in Skinemax. When it comes to movies, you really can't tell if a movie is going to succeed or fail off week 1. You got to wait for week 2. You got to see those drop-offs numbers. That being said, this movie I don't think is going to have legs, especially with Dead Reckoning coming out here soon. So that's going to be fascinating to see on how all that goes on. But guys, check. Let's see what happens. I have to figure out something to put there because I mean, I might cut that out and do a own video for it. But there, I have 2 videos for the week. And yes, Cloud, I can definitely not show that last picture, but wait. More stupidity. Okay, you're still sending me tons of stuff. Okay. Before we get into more stupidity from Cloud, I want to show this because I think Razor Fist has bad takes and good takes. Usually I agree with him. Sometimes I really do disagree with him, but this is Razor Fist we're talking about. That's just the best. That's Razor Fist's MO. Put this tweet out today, and I honestly couldn't agree more. Underrated. Doesn't cover this show. There was a time in the late 90s when the cartoon honored live action show and film series were dead. Oh, wait, did I say that right? Honored or horrid? Horrid live action show and film series were dead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm right. Kevin Eastman sold his half believing it dead. It's no exaggeration to say TMNT 03 is the only reason the Turtles are even a franchise. And I actually agree. I 100% agree on this take because this was my original Turtles. I saw the 03 Turtles to begin with. I fell in love with these Turtles. It was 03, so it was a little bit grittier, a little bit more grimy, some darker, but everybody felt right. And this series went on, I think, for 4 seasons. I could be getting wrong. It went crazy. Trust me, it goes crazy. Because they go forward in time, come back, they deal with a cyber shredder, and then they deal with the ultimate shredder. But in order to deal with the ultimate shredder, they gain the power to turn into dragons. So they're turtles that turn into dragons. It's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. But it's fucking good. It's what cartoons needed to be at the time. And they are what I hope we can get back to eventually. Because this was a fun show. Casey was badass. You can see him just... I mean, look at that. Devil, did you ever see this show?
I'm not sure if this is the one I mean, my Turtles were the original cartoon. I mean, I've been there since the beginning, essentially. So, but I think it was this one. I just know that some of them are just either the art style's really shitty, or I think there was the one where they were like real little kids, like April and Casey are like teenagers, like 12 or some shit.
Yeah, that's one of the newest ones.
So, but I'm sure I did see this because I've always loved Turtles. I've always loved.
Well, there was
Turtles.
So there was this. There was the CGI movie. Then it kind of went away for a little while. Then it came back on Paramount and was a CGI show that was actually pretty good. Changed up the lore, changed up how things interacted and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, that was a good show. The one on then they got rid of that because it was similar to this and kind of a graphic
live action
kind of
movies, but I didn't like those.
They weren't good, but I'm getting to a point where I'm thinking those live action movies I will 100%.
Not the old ones, not the old ones. The one,
no,
the
I mean
good
like,
ones.
The Bay ones. I'm getting to a point where I'm like, I would honestly take those. But I'm gonna see what Cloud sent me. I'm gonna pull them up, and then we'll probably end it tonight. Oh, again, Cloud, real quick. Remember what I said. This is gonna go to everybody, including you, Devil. There's a bug on Twitter right now where it'll end up like you can't tweet anymore, or crashes, whatever, on your phone. I have the fix because this happened to me a few months ago. It happened to me again. I don't know what causes this bug. It's something actually on Twitter side. The fact that it's affecting so many people now, it might get fixed sooner. It's a simple fix. It's an annoying fix, but it's a simple fix. Uninstall the app, reinstall it. That's how you fix this bug. It fucking sucks. But it's a quick fix. It will always work. Trust me. It'll go by for a little while, then it'll crash again. The bug will happen again. But this is just the fix for it right now. And hello there, Samuel the Infamous. We're about to wrap it up. I'm just trying to get what Cloud's been sending me for stupid fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is okay. Actually, I might show this one on stream. We'll start with this because I actually kind of laughed. Wasn't too painful. There wasn't that wasn't painful, was it? Strip wax for men, back crack and sack.
Came off the whole dick.
Probably should have shown it on stream, but I mean, come on, that was a good one. I really respect that one. But we got one more, and then we'll wrap it up. No, I might do something on that later. Cloud sent me this, and this is more stupid, he said, not sexy. It doesn't work. Did do that, and it came back almost immediately. It always works for me. I don't know what's going on, Cloud. But Cloud sent this. I haven't watched it yet, but let's see how stupid this is. I see it being bad. Oh.
Oh, fucking moron.
Stupid bitch. Damn.
You know, he wasn't expecting that. If he didn't know that thing was up, he was just driving.
We're trying to tell him.
That guy lost his license real quick.
Uh-huh.
Not only did he probably total that damn truck, he's going to have, whatever company he works for is going to have to pay for that fucking goddamn thing to be fixed.
He's going to have to pay for it. That's coming out of his pocket. That's
dumb, man.
How do you not know that that's up?
I get missing something for a couple minutes, like your blinker or something, because you're not paying attention. But literally, he didn't look in the fucking rearview mirror at all, like for miles.
Well, it's different on semi trucks because of how they work. Because you don't really have a rear view mirror. You have a
yeah. Well, it's your sides. You
have your sides. You should have seen it, and also aerodynamics, the drag effect, what have you. It should have. You should have noticed.
Yeah. And I'm sure there was other people who were honking at him. Like, you don't drive down the freeway like that and not have people honking going, you know, pointing like, same like they did, pointing down going. And you think he would be like, where are they? Oh, shit. That's what they're talking about.
One, real quick, Samuel, destruction of state property probably resulted in charges. Yeah, but okay, I'm telling you guys the truth. I was actually in that wreck. He picked me up, grass or ass, and well,
he was distracted.
Yes,
I think Dermy's head hit the control, and that's why it went up. It was all Dermy's fault. And then he was injected when the crash happened and flew a couple 100 yards and got away with it.
You know, it's the reason I like back taco now. Back taco. Anyways, okay, one last thing, and then we're gonna wrap it up because Cloud, you get priority. Oh my lord! Oh shit! It's not working. Give me a moment. We're gonna do it this way. Yes, I did follow the rule of the road. Cup the balls. Okay, cup the balls. One go into the pink, and the rest is all tongue work. Okay, we're gonna see if this works this time. It didn't. God damn it. I want to show. Hey, Cloud, can you send it to me on Discord real quick? That might help a lot better. Also, do you have an Android phone? Because it might actually work on Android and not iPhone. Yeah, I use Android, so that might be the thing. But Cloud, send me this video on Discord real quick. I'll play it. The reason is Messenger won't let it come through. There's a car crash in the movie world according to Garp, where a dude gets his. Ugh! Oh, that actually. Okay. So I know of a dude who was receiving Roadhead. Okay. Just gonna lay it out there. He was receiving Roadhead. They hit a pothole. He never got Roadhead again and had to get a bunch of stitches.
Yeah, because your first when you get shocked or when you get, your first action is to bite down, to grit, So yeah, do it at your own risk.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds awesome, but at the same time, is it worth it? Okay, share system audio. We got this through Discord. This is how we're going to end this tonight. And I may or may not Cloud. I will give you plenty of credit. I mean, you got to hear. I can download this. I might put this in like an intro for stuff because I like this. But
just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think? I like turtles.
I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, I might put that into it.
God. I should have seen that one coming.
I like turtles. But on that note, guys, I think it's about time for us to wrap it up. It's like 3 a.m. your time, right?
Yeah, 3:30.
I mean, you sound wide awake. I mean, do we need to do these more often? Like, you always sound passed out, but now you sound wide awake. I love it. That happened in American Gods. Oh yeah, we talked about this recently. Where did we talk about this? This topic came up. And American Gods. Where was this? Friday where we talked about this? Or was that last week?
I don't think so, because I don't remember. Must have been last week on one of your late night mayhems.
It might have been last week at late. It might have been last Friday where we talked about this, because that exact point came up. The girl was guys in jail, main characters in jail. Girlfriend's coming to pick him up, but she's giving Roadhead. Gets into a crash and dies. Now there's two school of thoughts here. One, yes, it's your girlfriend. You're gonna feel something bad, but I mean, she was giving another dude Roadhead. Do you feel that bad? I mean,
could you imagine that? That must be the most embarrassing thing. You're given Roadhead and you get in an accident. It's not life-threatening, but somehow you get pinned where you are. So you have to sit there with the dick in your mouth till the paramedics come and the firemen come. They're all, don't worry, man, we'll get you out. And they got to cut half that car apart before you're able to get that dick out of your mouth.
Again, I was in that truck accident. How you're acting like I was, like you were there. It was. But on that note, guys, I love you all. It's technically early, kind of late, however you want to view this. Devil Made Me Do It. Where can we find you?
Oh my God, yawn. Devil Made Me Do It, Nalik3 on Twitter. If you like memes, check it out. And then Beelzehub. The show is Get Ranked. It's every Sunday. Cloud's been on there just yesterday. Now,
and I will be I will be on there here soon. and I will
Yes,
bring
soon
the
Dermy
wrath.
will take over the show and bitch about every choice anyone else makes.
Yes. And I will kick
so-
extra zeros and I will kick him in the nards. Will.
That's why I'm having both you on, because it's going to be great contrast. You're on this side, he's completely on that side on most things, and so
He's like very
I'm
prim
looking
and
for good
proper and kind of
TV.
snobbish, and I'm just gonna say it how it is. Have a good night, Samuel. I'm willing to bet you probably worked a night shift too. That's why I'm still up. But thank you guys for checking this out. If you're watching this on the replay, guys, please hit a like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. Liking this stream will also help push it up in the algorithm. Please, guys, I would greatly appreciate it. I need to start asking you guys to do that some more. And love you all. This was amazing. I'm enjoying doing these late night mayhem streams. I hope I can do them throughout July, because once I go back to my day job, chances are I won't be able to do these as much. I'm gonna try to work them in somewhere.
Call it midday mayhem.
I might do that. But I'll bring back like In the Tiny Chair. I'll do like interview streams again. I'll figure something out to keep these streams going, because what I like about these streams, and I know I'm trying to wrap this up, but I'm trying to point this out. It feels like I'm interacting with my chat more. And that's one of the things I really like to do, is just talk with my chat. Normally my Monday to the Sunday, whatever time you want to say this is normally like the solo one where it is just me in the chat. Brought you on because, well, I mean, you needed to feel my wrath. But Friday is Kenzo, got True Pop. That's more the Brit stream, where I don't know why I bring on Brits, but they come on and we hang out.
Chips and biscuits.
Yeah, chips and biscuits. Build streams. We'll talk about all sorts of random stuff. Kind of like Ball Bust. It's kind of like a lighter Ball Busters, but more kind of a chiller version where I don't have topics and we're just letting the chat guide it. That's kind of how I always wanted it. But I love you guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Devil. And on that note, we're gonna end it out right here.